y'all can see me right. Make sure y'all can see me correctly, bro. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Rico here with a brand new video. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is, let me see what day is it today. Yeah, bro, it is a Wednesday, so I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. But yeah, the topic of today's video is gonna be a little different. If you guys didn't know, I've been in the gym, or at least, you know, been working out for a while now in my life. I started like in 2020, and then, you know, I've still been working out. Right now, I'm currently not. I'm taking a break right now, but I have gained 40 pounds of muscle, 40 to 30 pounds of muscle, really. So yeah, but the topic of today's video is gonna be about basically my lifting journey and how I was able to build a lot of muscle from being skinny to where I'm at right now, which I'll put up a picture. And I've been in the gym for like, you know, a good I think this year actually makes 5 years, because I started, actually no, in the gym like 3 years, because I started working out in 2020, but I didn't start going to the gym and actually like following a workout plan until like 2021, 2022. So yeah, that's kind of how my journey is. So I'm gonna go into all of that in this video, and then I'm gonna also give you guys a little bit of tips on what I would do if I had to do it all over again, what I do better, and what I would suggest for you guys if you guys are looking for the same results. I'm gonna just start off in 2020. I was just playing soccer, bro. I was honestly just playing soccer at the time, before I started, you know, working out and stuff. Cause I played soccer all growing up, bro. Like until I was like 14. No, yeah, it was like when I was 15. That's when I stopped. So yeah, bro. So growing up, I was always like pretty skinny, you know, because I was always just running around, bro. I would literally just play soccer, bro. And then high school came along, and then I was still playing soccer, but freshman year hit and COVID hit. It was actually right before spring break. And once, obviously, you know, once COVID hit, everything shut down, bro. So I couldn't play no sports or nothing, bro. But I was like at home a lot with my brother and sister, and they would do like little workouts here and there. And then I would just kind of like follow them. I was just like, well, if they're doing it, I might as well just join them. So my sister, she would run, and my brother, he would run too. But my brother, he was like, he would do like push-ups and pull-ups too. So he would kind of teach me that stuff, because I was like, I never really wanted to try it, but when I would see him do it, I was like, you know, let me try it, you know, just to see if it's like really as hard as everybody says. And it was pretty hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like the first time I tried doing pull-ups, I remember how sore I was the next day, bro. Like at first I didn't really like it, bro, but I'm not gonna lie, as I like progressed into it and like I kind of like practiced more and more, I actually started to like it. I started like the feeling of getting more strength, like feeling like muscles and parts of my body that like I didn't even like feel before, because I never had to use them. And then I kind of just fell in love with that, and then I started doing that like literally by myself, bro. And once my brother stopped doing that, he like started focusing more on running and stuff. Like I would stop focusing really on running. I would still run, but like I would really focus on like doing body weight exercises after, and you know, doing stuff for my body and my muscle. So yeah, once that happened, I was just like, I bet I'm gonna just do that. So once it started like that, bro, that's when I really started just being at home, doing it by myself, just push-ups, pull-ups. And then I was doing that for like a good year, bro. So it was like, it kind of turned into like my little hobby that I would do at home, bro, because I really didn't have too much else to do. So I was just like, well, might as well just be at home, just doing something with my time that, you know, I was like, it's better than just sitting at home all day and being on like YouTube or something like that, bro.
A few moments later.
My bad. I low-key had to go eat, bro. I told you I was hungry. So yeah, bro, that's basically what I would do with my time, bro. So my day would always be like, at least, you know, even though I would have really no structure in my day because there wasn't much to do, I would be like, at least I know to do my workout. At least I know to do my push-ups and pull-ups, bro. So that's how it just progressed. And that was like my sophomore year of high school. I was doing that throughout the whole year, bro. We was like online classes, so we was really at home still. And towards the end, it was like opening up again. And then junior year came around, and then that's when I was 16. I was working, and I stopped playing sports and everything, bro. I just went right into working. Once junior year came around, I was still doing push-ups and pull-ups, but I would do like workouts at the gym. So it would kind of be like a mixture. That's when I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna just strictly like stick to the gym, because I felt like I was doing too much trying to do workouts at home and do, you know, gym workouts, which I feel like it still wasn't like too much. So I feel like that was a good decision on my end. So yeah, bro, after that, junior year, I'm over here making all this progress, and going into senior year, same thing, bro. But senior year was, I'm not gonna lie, my most locked in year in the gym, because I wasn't even working during the week. I would only work weekends, and every single day of the week, bro, like I was going to the gym, bro. I had my whole workout split. I was doing a push-pull legs workout split, so I would just do that 2 times. I was working out 6 days out the week, and I was making some crazy progress, bro. So I was just like, I know to keep going with this, like that's what I gotta do. So I was getting my supplements, like my protein, creatine, everything, bro. Like I was really in the gym, bro. I was really like a gym bro. Like I remember certain girls would try to talk to me and stuff, and I would just be talking about like, we would be talking about like something to eat. You feel me? I remember sometimes like some girls would try to talk to me and they would be like, oh, like what you like to eat? I'm like straight protein and everything. And they used to be like, oh, like you such a gym bro. I'm just like, huh? I guess, bro. I guess I'm a gym bro. You feel me? And but I just really was, bro. And I would literally do that all day, bro. Every single day. I didn't even go to homecoming. I didn't go to prom. None of that. I was in the gym during those days, bro. So to be honest, bro, I did have to sacrifice a lot, but was it worth it? I honestly think it was, bro. Because to be honest, I don't really miss anything from high school, and I really feel like high school really was like, I don't know. It just wasn't like. I feel like I didn't really get the full experience because of COVID, and two, I always like knew that high school wasn't really like all that, you know. Because I have older siblings, they would always tell me, they're like, bro, don't be trying to be that person in high school, bro, because high school really ain't nothing, bro. After high school, you're not gonna talk to none of your friends. People be peaking in high school, and when they come out, like they really nobody's, bro. So make something outside of high school, bro. Don't be caring about what people think about you in high school, bro, because that's literally 4 years. Once you're over with, it's done, bro. And they were so true, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So with them telling me that, I was just like, I bet, like, you know, I'm just going through high school, really just focused on myself. I wasn't really focused on being around a lot of people. Like, I would be with some of my homies, like, at school, but after high school, bro, I would be going right to the gym, bro. I would come right home. I would be eating my meals. I would be working on my videos, bro, because I wasn't focused on being around a lot of people. I wasn't really focused on building a friend group, bro, because that's another thing my brother told me. He was like, bro, your friend group not gonna be there when you're gone, bro, so don't be caring too much about them. And I didn't care at all, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, bro, I had to sacrifice a lot of that, bro, in high school, but it definitely was worth it, bro. You know, I graduated high school 2023, so I'm just like, next year I'm about to make 3 years outside of high school. So, you know, it is pretty recent that I got out of high school, so that's why, you know, I'm making this video right now just to show you guys like my journey so far. But I am only 20 years old, so I still got a whole like long way to go, bro, in my journey. But you know, I just wanted to like let you guys know like how it went for me and how I got to the point where I'm at right now, which is like 30 more pounds of muscle, bro. Now I'm gonna go over some tips and some things that I would do different if I could, bro. So if I could go back and do things differently, I'm not gonna lie, I would go back and really focus a lot on my sleep a lot earlier, bro. It took me a while to really start being like, okay, maybe I should start taking my sleep seriously. But I'm telling you, my whole senior year, I made the most progress in the gym than I ever have. But mainly it was because I was sleeping 8 hours like a night, bro. So I would say, and I'm pretty sure I already talked about it earlier too. So I would say, bro, focus on your recovery, bro. Because when you're making muscle, it's not when you're working out, bro. When you're working out and you're like, you feel that pump, that's your muscle breaking down. But it's when you're sleeping, it's when you're recovering, it's when you're eating. That's when you're really gonna get as much muscle as you possibly can, bro. So focus a lot on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I focused on. Not early enough, but I focused on it. And when I did, bro, I definitely saw the progression, bro. So I definitely would say focus on that as soon as you can, bro, because that's gonna help you get the results that you're looking for and that you're working for too, bro. You don't want to be working in the gym for like 6 hours and then what the fuck? Wow, let me not say that. You don't want to be working in the gym for like an hour and a half and then you barely sleep that night, bro. It's like all your gains are wasted and you're more at a risk for injury, bro. So it's like if you're gonna lift and you're gonna want to do this right, bro, do it the right way, bro. Don't be doing it don't be half doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it the right way. Second thing I would say is make sure to drink a lot of water, bro, or eat bananas, bro, because you want to stay hydrated, especially if you're working hard. You're so gonna be prone to cramps, bro. Like I got so many cramps, bro, because I wasn't really well hydrated, or I wouldn't eat a lot of fruit at the beginning. But once I started to drink a lot of water, focus on my water intake, you know, eat like at least a banana or two a day, my muscles wouldn't really cramp up like that much, bro. So I would say really focus on those things, bro, because you won't really think about it until like you're like, oh shoot, I'm about to get a cramp, and by that time it's about to be too late, bro. Like you're basically gonna learn the hard way, bro. And I'm trying to save that from you guys, bro, because you also want to just put yourself in the best position to grow muscle, bro. Because if you're not hydrated, bro, you're not giving your body what it needs. It's not gonna give you what you want, bro. So I would say focus on that, bro. Focus on what your body needs. And I'm not gonna lie, the last thing I would do differently, bro, is I would go back and I would lower my ego so much, bro. I wish I wasn't so egotistical, bro, because in high school I used to bench a decent amount for my size, bro, and I remember I used to like bench here at my town gym. I used to like have my whole workout plan set up for later on in the day. But because I was at high school, because I was with my friends, because there was people recording, we were in class, a lot of people were watching. Bro, I used to do like 4 bench sets over there. I used to get a whole workout there, be completely cooked. Later on in the day, still go to the gym and still work out, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was a victim of overtraining. And even though I didn't get hurt, I really believe I could have made more gains if I was just smarter with the way I was lifting instead of just trying to be egotistical and be like, oh, I'm gonna just try to hit a max over there. And sometimes I would hit it. So that's why I would be like, dang, like, I'm gonna go hit a max again, bro, just to show them that I'm still, you know, progressing or whatever. And it's like, it gets to a point where it's like you're letting it get to your head, bro. And that's one thing I had to learn is that you really have to control your mind, bro. Because if you don't, your mind's gonna try to control you. And if your mind controls you, bro, your mind's gonna make you wanna prove yourself. It's gonna make you wanna be like, yeah, I'm the best in here. When it's like, that's not the mentality you wanna have. Even if it's not the gym, bro, don't have that mentality, bro. Because that's the fastest way for you to get humble, bro. And for any tips, bro, I would say, bro, just educate yourself, bro. You don't need a trainer. Like, I'm a personal trainer. I don't really know if any of my clients watch my videos, but like, look, you can learn how to get in shape. When I started off like lifting and stuff, yeah, I got hurt and everything because I was, you know, still new, but you can learn a lot offline, bro. I learned a lot of my training and all that stuff online, bro. I built this body offline, bro. Like, I literally didn't need no trainer. I educated myself and I went on my phone and I looked up things that I have to do, bro, and I tried it out. I stayed consistent. I progressed. I did it the way that I was taught and it worked, bro. So I say that to say you can learn a lot of things that you probably don't think you can on your phone, bro. It's just about like taking the time out of your day to do it. Sorry. Yeah, I had to burp. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I had some decent lunch, bro. I had a little chicken sandwich and a fruit shake with banana, strawberry, honey, chia seeds, milk. Ooh, that was okay, decent, bro. And then also creatine. Creatine I took the whole time, like since I was a junior all the way to like about last year, the beginning of like the mid last year, bro. That's when I stopped taking creatine. I still haven't taken creatine. Honestly, I don't really feel a difference off of it, but I did start taking it and I did see like a lot of gains from it. So I would say creatine, if you're too scared to take creatine, don't be believing what these people are telling you, bro. I took creatine for a good 2 to 3 years, bro. Actually, you know, 2 years, bro. I saw big changes, big results. Like, it's safe, it's effective. Take creatine, bro. It helps you more than you think, bro. It doesn't even just help you with your muscle. It helps you with your brain, like your cognitive, like, you know, like your cognitive state, a bunch of stuff, bro. So you wanna, you know what I'm saying? You wanna take things that are gonna be better in you, bro. I really should take creatine again. Like, I just haven't taken creatine in a while, bro. And I stopped because I was cutting and I didn't want to, like, because I would get cramps, because that actually, you do need a lot of water intake to take creatine. So if you're gonna take creatine, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. But I used to get cramps, bro, and yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was not feeling it. So I just stopped taking creatine altogether, bro. But I already got to where I was, or I already got to where I wanted, bro. So I was just like chilling, bro. But if you're trying to start and you're trying to get some good muscle, some good lean muscle, a lot of water weight on your muscles, take creatine, bro. Take creatine, bro. Even if you don't take any protein powder, because honestly, you really don't need protein powder as long as you're eating enough protein in the day. As long as, you know, you're eating enough protein in the day, you really don't need protein powder. But creatine, you're definitely not going to get a lot of every single day. So you want to supplement with that, bro. So yeah, bro, that's gonna be my little tips, bro, for this video, man. That was basically my little journey. You know, if you guys enjoyed it, you know, leave a like. If you guys have any questions, man, leave them in the comments down below, bro. I'll be happy to answer any of you guys' questions. Sorry, today wasn't really like a motivational video. I kind of wanted to make a little different video today because this is my gym page as well, you know, but obviously we're gonna mix the motivational videos in here as well. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, man. Stay productive. Go work on something after this video, man. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.